right, so here he is, the ubiquitous Nick Diaz. It's hard to quantify his contribution to mixed martial arts. I will just lead by saying that this man brought a lot of fans into this sport, and when he fights, building's still packed to the max.
Yes, absolutely. Nick Diaz has a fan base that will follow him through anything, and rightfully so. He won the Strikeforce Welterweight Championship, defended it in a ton of crazy fights, knocking out Paul Daly, knocking out Marius Zaromskis, and then coming back to the UFC and getting wins over BJ Penn, fighting George St. Pierre, and then also sharing the octagon with Anderson Silva. So it was only big fights for Nick Diaz because he was such a star and such a draw.
And sometimes people lose sight of just how good he was in his prime. 2008 to 2011, Nick Diaz won 11 consecutive fights. All right, so Israel Adesanya obviously was mashing through the middleweight division until his rival Alex Pereira showed up. But as he gets back on the proving ground here tonight, DC, most people believe on any given Saturday night, this is still the best middleweight in the world.
Well, he's proven it time and time again. He has been the man for so long, it would seem hard for him not to operate in that space. But because he believes in himself, because he recognizes who he is, he takes wins and losses as good as anyone I've ever seen. But when it comes down to the X's and the O's, the guy and his fight ability, Israel Adesanya is as good as they come. A phenomenal kickboxer in much improved wrestling that allows for him to stay upright and make guys fight him where he needs them to.
Really seems as though he is getting closer to that mixed martial arts prime, to your point, in terms of putting all the skills together. Israel Adesanya, the last style bender, back in the octagon here tonight. Or tell the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Nick Diaz. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight.
Do it.
Well, he came into the UFC as one of the hottest prospects the Octagon had seen in years, and Israel Adesanya has done nothing to diminish that hype. Stuffed 12 takedowns in his UFC debut, and the expectation is that most opponents are going to try to ground the last style bender. Let's see if he can keep this fight up right here tonight. He misses with the right hand. Swing and a miss by Diaz. Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. And now some distance as they pull apart. Oh man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank, and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. All right, so we build this as a striker's delight and a good early sign for the boxer getting inside and landing that hook on the kickboxer.
Beautiful hook in close. staying tight so that the kickboxer is very limited with using his legs, but he can always land and turn on that beautiful hook. Nice punch, man.
Oh, nice straight left.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Nice inside leg kick by Israel. Does a great job of mixing up his strikes. Lands another leg kick.
Lead kick is true there by Diaz. Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Very nice leg kick there by Adesanya. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC. Oh, that one landed, yep. It won't take many of those.
So 3 minutes off the clock in our first round. Diaz's strike there is blocked. Nice job by the defense. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Oh, Diaz's eye starting to swell now. Oh, really good with the kick to the body.
Oh, big elbow.
That shot blocked by Diaz.
Oh, high kick. Good jab there by the champion. Oh, nice jab.
Oh, big elbow.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Adesanya's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
He has to evade and stay at space.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. So he counters with an effective punch there, and at least in that situation, it paid to have the advantage in reach.
Oh, nice.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
20 seconds left. Nice shot over the top there. Diaz's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. Well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward. He loaded up there on that high kick.
Misses again with a right punch. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are gonna have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Man, look at Adesanya putting his words in.
Oh! Cannot take too many of those. Uppercut.
Diaz is blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Oh, Diaz's eye looks so swollen now. You've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured orbital.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Back to the jab now, no good. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but these body strikes really starting to add up.
They're starting to pay dividends. You know, he spoke to us about this earlier in the week, how he was going to eat this guy up from bottom to top. He was going to go in reverse. That is exactly what he has done.
Oh, massive knee to the body. That can't feel good. Well, I can't even relate to... All right, pausing the action here. The referee never wants to be the story, but given the swelling around that eye, doctor had to be called for here, champ.
Well, he's having a very difficult time picking up the opponent, seeing where his opponent is, and he's getting tagged. He's getting pieced up.
Looks as though the doctor is going to allow the fight to continue. For the athlete, may want to raise the guard a little bit.
He's got to raise the guard. He's got to take some chances, because he's very limited in what he can do right now with that much swelling.
All right, so the ringside position has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited. This fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night. Luckily, we get to try to do that.
Vision is compromised, there's no doubt. 90 seconds to go now.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Lands a nice 1-2. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Oh, Diaz is cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood. "45 seconds remain in the round." Oh, pretty good technique as he lands the side kick, DC.
Real nice technique to land that side kick. He did a great job of getting that leg up and then right to the target.
All right, so a seminal blow earlier in the round. It wasn't a knockdown, but it was certainly a stunner that caught his attention.
Oh, I mean, he got hurt bad. To see him still standing, that just goes to the toughness that he has to be still standing after taking such a damaging shot.
Huge block there. Looks as though that kick to the body got through. Round 3 next. All right, well, if you like blood, and I do, this is the fight for you. Somehow we've made it to the stools, and both fighters are wearing it.
Yeah, I mean, the corner's going to have some work to do on that cut. He has been beat up in that round, but he has done his fair share of damage himself. This has been a very close fight.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
Oh, that's, come on, hey, it's all right, it's all right. Let me take a look at that. Oh, that is not good. Listen, if you don't start doing something to protect that, the referee's gonna stop this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, most fighters can't keep...
He got hurt again. Oh, Adesanya's getting going now.
Trying to double up on that jab. Adesanya's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. We got the best cut men in the game. Gotta think they're gonna be busy in between rounds. And he switches to southpaw here yet again. Both guys appeared to land there. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this.
Israel Adesanya is swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some... Oh!
In a ton of trouble right now.
All right, so the ref is going to step in here and call on the doctor to look at what is a now mangled nose. This could be the end of the fight.
It could be the end of the fight. There's a lot of blood. The blood's going down into the mouth. I mean, the nose could be broken.
All right, so the doctor talking to the referee, and it looks as though the fight's going to continue. He's got to go for it now, though. That cut's not going to get any better.
It is not going to get any better. Now he's got to take some chances. He's got to go out on his shield if he's going to go out, because if he gets to the next round, I'm not certain he'll get to go out again.
All right, well, this fighter was bullish in his decision. Oh! Gets back to his feet. Whoa!
Check that last one.
And he connects there. Just over 3 minutes to go. Diaz's nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled. It is cut open. Oh! Big left hand there inside.
Nice right hand by the champ, yeah. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now.
Like that!
Oh, well-timed overhand there by Diaz.
His nose is all crooked, it's all beat up, it's bleeding. He got hurt bad. That nose looks broken. Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 42 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, so as they say, another highlight for the appreciable reel of the middleweight champ, Israel Adesanya, your winner tonight by knockout.
Adesanya is such a powerful guy and such a big guy that when he lands, he can shut your lights out. Tonight, he gets the job done in spectacular fashion.